Hello, my name is Rachel Neese, otherwise known as the Beauty Professor. I'm a full-time college professor of communication studies with over 13 years of beauty industry expertise. My mission? Making beauty simple, cutting through the noise, and only showing you the best of the best, so that you can invest with confidence, knowing your products will deliver real results. Please don't forget to subscribe and hope you enjoy the discussion. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope your new year is off to a wonderful start. For me, the dawning of a new year commemorates a lot of things that are really personal in my life. One, I started Beauty Professor at the beginning of the year, 13 years ago now, and I can't believe I've been doing this for 13 years. 13 years of consistent reviews, videos, swatches, contributions to other publications, hosting, on-air hosting, and best of all, interacting with all of you and sharing a mutual love of all things beauty. Next, it's my birthday on the 4th. So Beauty Professor anniversary and my birthday kind of always converge at the start of the year. So I'll be celebrating that in a low-key way with my family this weekend. That being said, I'm really excited to jump right in and share with you my most used products of 2024. I took very careful inventory of the products that I consistently have reached for the past 12 months. I try hundreds of products a year, and I'm so grateful to be in that position because it allows me a chance to really thoroughly vet something, and anything that I recommend, I have personally tested myself for a proper period of time before putting it out there to give you my feelings and thoughts. These are the products that are consistently in my rotation and products I think are worth it in the clearly oversaturated world of beauty. And then I'm also going to talk a little bit about some of the mindset focuses I have for 2025. These are priorities that I have, things that I've been working on, ways of living that I think make a lot of sense for this stage of my life, and maybe they will for you too. So I'll be sharing those after talking about the products. Let's jump in. For the sake of time, I'm going to give brief thoughts on each of the products that I share today. So let's start with something that is integral to my hair care routine, and that's the T3 hot rollers. These are a volumizing hot roller with a velvet flocked exterior. I use these almost every single day that I'm going someplace, and I use them in lieu of blow drying. Putting these in, I just do the small ones in the front, and then I do 3 larger ones in the back, use the clips to put them in, and I get this really smooth, blown out look on my long, thick hair. The more imprecise you are, the better. These are low heat, so they deliver nice, full volumizing results. This is day 3 hair, by the way, and I just leave them in for 10 or 15 minutes while I'm getting ready. I have used this particular set nearly daily for at least 3 years, maybe 4 now, so they are well worth it. While on the subject of hair, and I am working on a dedicated hair care video with an updated routine with all the products that I use to keep my hair its best. But I want to show you a couple of other products that made the cut for this year that I've reached for time and again I think are really special. From a formula standpoint, I love the Philip B Peppermint and Avocado shampoo and conditioner. This is just the conditioner. I grabbed it straight from my bathroom. We're down to here, so I've run through it pretty quickly. But it's an invigorating formula that really cleans without stripping. It smells amazing. The ingredients are top notch. And if you're just looking for an everyday shampoo that's really luxurious and will take care of your hair without stripping it or weighing it down, this pairing is incredible. When my hair is needing an extra boost of shine and smoothness, I use the Maya Chia, the main agent. This is a natural bond repair formula. You spray it on wet hair and kind of let it do its thing and then gently brush through, and you will find after you use a little bit of heat to dry it that your hair is extra smooth, extra shiny and reflective, and really it looks and feels extra healthy. So this formula, I'm probably on my 3rd or 4th bottle. It's a standard for me all year long. I love it so much, and I feel like it just always delivers the best results for my hair. I use it in tandem with the Maya Chia brush. This is a newer launch. I just pulled it out of my travel bag. Like I said, I've been traveling, so I took it with me. But this brush is a 3-in-1. It detangles, it smooths and shines. It has variegated bristles of different heights and types to really get to the scalp and activate scalp stimulation while also treating your tresses their best. Another brush that I reach for every single night is the Snow Fox Gua Sha brush. This is a handmade brush that has these extremely long bristles. They're gold plated. They feel so incredible, so magnificent on the scalp. I wish I could transmit the feeling of this through the camera. Work it into your scalp every single day to enhance circulation, and a healthy scalp is a scalp that delivers healthy hairs. The past 12 months have definitely been a year of nail care focus for me, and the products that I use the absolute most are from Manicurist Paris. I've done 3 QVC segments with them after meeting with the brand just as a beauty writer, falling in love with the products. It was a very organic start to the relationship. And now I'm able to talk about Manicurist Paris on live TV, and I love it because it really comes from the heart. My nails have never been better since using these products. They have a healthy gel system called Green Flash, and they also have beautiful active formulas. Active Smooth is what is going on my nails tonight. I didn't have a chance to paint before filming, but this kind of CC cream of nail color is so great for strengthening the nails. In one coat, you get a top coat, a base coat, and the color all in one, and a creamy, milky finish. I use so many of the products from this line, but I just purchased a second one of Active Smooth because this is the one I reach for all the time. It just gives you that really luxurious, clean nail look, and your nails are being fortified in the process. For brows, the Make Infinite Hold Sculpting Gel is Peerless. This gives so much color payoff. This is in cool brown, and it also builds your brows with little fibers that lift and open up the whole eye area, and it stays in place. It does not budge. This past semester, my dean was talking with me on campus, and she was looking at my brows and she goes, "Your brows look perfect right now." No one's ever said that. She said, "Your brows look perfect." And she's like, "What have you been using?" I said, "It's just the Make Gel." This tube has lasted me almost an entire year, and I still feel like I have plenty left. You guys know that I've been a Sooku fan for many years. I've searched high and low to source the products. In recent years, I'm so grateful when I go to Europe that I'm able to meet with the brand directly and learn about what's new. I hosted one of their first ever Instagram lives with a US content creator this past year, and I just adore the brand. For me to identify just a couple of products from Sooku that I love is nearly impossible. 2 products that I need to show you because they are always in my makeup bag, usually a smaller version of this. One is the foundation, and this cream foundation is what made me fall in love with Sooku so many years ago. A little goes a long way. It gives you a natural finish. It plays well with all skin types. It's just one of the best foundation formulas I've ever experienced, and I'm always happy to recommend it. I have swatches of all of the shades available on Beauty Professor, so I'll link to that below. And if you ever have a question about what your shade might be, let me know and I'll do my best to shade match you. Also, this Sooku brow setting formula. This only comes in one color, and I usually use it over my Make brow gel because the Make has a lot of color and it really builds the brows. And then I go in with this and it creates the most feathery, full situation that will not budge or move, but it also doesn't flake or look conspicuous. Tower 28 has had so many great launches over the years, and I use a lot of the products from the brand, but the one product that is perennially in my purse is the SOS spray. This one's like half full now. I need to refill it. I use it almost every single day. It helps to combat germs and contamination. I use it sometimes as a hand sanitizer. When I fly, I spray it all over my face to protect my skin and kill any incoming germs. I spray it on Joey when she has a cut, a scratch, an irritation, a little rash. It always takes care of business. This is the premier multi-purpose formula for sensitive skin, and it does so much. Next up is the Le Métier de Beauté Peau Vierge. I've been using this for a decade and running. I wear shade 3. It's on my face right now. And I just adore the way that it creates moisture, luminosity. It evens the skin tone. It gives your skin this extra something that nothing, and I mean nothing that I've ever tried, achieves as well as this. And every single one of my followers who has tried it comes back to tell me how much they love it. So I'm really glad it's available, and it's available in a spectrum of shades, and are, I think, working on even more shades. So If you haven't tried it yet and you're just looking for a multitasking complexion product that works really well in minimal makeup days as well as full makeup days, it's the Peau Vierge. While we're on the topic of complexion, here's what's on my face today as foundation. Something I've shown you guys countless times. It's the Maxine's Revenge French Face. I wear it in light medium sand and medium sand. The two together in tandem create the most flawless complexion. This formula can be used as a concealer. It's so pigmented, but it's also a serum base, so it blends like a dream. It doesn't get cakey or patchy. It doesn't go on too thick. And for me, I just kind of spot it all over my face and blend it out with this Wayne Goss foundation brush, which has been my go-to for the entire year. And this is what you get, and it'll wear well like this for so many hours. This is one of my favorite discoveries of the year. I saw some ads for it and I ordered it, and I've since placed a couple of orders. I've become good friends with Leah, who is the founder of the brand, but I really started off as a customer, not having any relationship with the brand whatsoever. And I think that's always the sign in the beauty world of something that really hits, is when you're just an organic customer and then you become an advocate for the brand. If you haven't tried it yet, please do. I promise you it will streamline your makeup bag and the results are just impeccable. For eyeliners, I have two to share. The Jillian Dempsey Kohl eyeliner. I've shown you guys this many times this year in this deep burgundy shade. And I also am very thrilled with the latest launch from Monica Blender, which is this eyeliner in black. It's so silky smooth and it does not budge. It's velvety in texture. So both of these glide on the eyes really well. And these are the two that have been in my makeup bag for months and months now. This one for years, this one for months because it launched this year. But wow, they're both so high performance. And when it comes to eyeliner, you want a little bit of playtime and then it sets down and it doesn't go anywhere, even in the waterline. This past year, Lisa Eldridge launched her Rouge Experience. It's a luxurious metal tube with the capacity for a refillable lip color, and these are all satin finish, such rich pigmentation. This shade is Ribbon, which is a bold red. When I wear red, which is not that frequently, this is the shade I choose because it's just a classic, clean, very pigmented red that flatters the complexion, makes your teeth look whiter, and it lasts for a long time. So I love this one. I also really enjoy the shade Lisa and the shade Romy, and those are more in the neutral pink zone. But have you tried Rouge Experience yet? These are meant to be kind of treasured like an heirloom, and you can continually refill them or change out your colors based on your mood. Next up is the On Fisa Skin On Gloss and On Balm. And I wanted to show you these because I've run through both of these a couple of times this year. I use my On Balm to moisturize and lock in moisture. It's lightweight and does not break you out. You can even use it with devices. I'll be sharing a couple of my favorite devices momentarily, but you can use it with devices to help with the glide, and you're just getting this beautiful, nourishing formula on the skin. It adds a glow. It's incredible. And it comes in a solid form that kind of emulsifies once it warms up to your skin. And the On Gloss is this ceramide rich lip balm. I put it on almost daily. I have them tucked all over my house and I've run through multiple tubes. It's so thick and buttery. It's beautiful with lip liner. It's just one of my favorite lip formulas of life. Let's head into body territory for a moment. I'm truly just jumping around today. It's very organic in terms of what I pulled and how I'm sharing it. I have repurchased this Josie Moran body butter. I refilled it and then look, it's almost needing refill again. I use this a lot out of the shower. I like the vanilla vibes scent because it's just light and creamy. It smells like ice cream, but it's not cloying. And it instantly absorbs into the skin, and it's got clean ingredients so I can use it on Joey as well. I really am pleased with this formula. I've heard people talk about the body butter for years, and it finally clicked with me. Also for the body, use the Agent Nature Body Balm. Probably 3, 4, maybe 5 bottles of this over the last few years. Nothing like it. There's nothing like it to give you a velvety, luminous glow on your limbs. Truly one of the most luxurious, glowy formulas, and it will last for up to 24 hours. I also am thrilled with the Agent Nature toothpaste. It's called Holy Pearly Whites, and it is a cinnamon meets mint combination that delivers extreme benefits for the teeth. It strengthens your teeth, it cleans them masterfully, and it leaves them whiter and brighter, all without fluoride and without any toxic chemicals that are often included in toothpaste. A lip product that is not liner, nor lipstick or lip gloss, but one that I reach for a lot is this Sarah Creel Beauty Lip Grip. This is a clear matte formula that fills in lip lines and keeps your lipstick or lip color from bleeding out. It really does a beautiful job of helping lip color to adhere to the lips and not fade as quickly, so you get better lip color performance, whatever you choose to wear, plus this beautiful smoothing, blurring effect. I discovered the Olivia Uma brand well over a year ago, and I have run through many tubes of the cleanser at this point. It's a foaming cleanser that gently exfoliates, that removes all traces of makeup and dirt, but it does not strip your face. It leaves your face feeling really balanced, healthy, dewy, fresh. I'm telling you right now, it's one of the best cleansers I've ever experienced, and that's why I've run through so many tubes of it. It's just really special. I just actually finished a bottle, so I pulled a brand new bottle, and I think I'm on my last one now, so I'm going to have to order some more. And every follower who has tried this one has come back to tell me how much they really like it. Mixing it up and jumping to some makeup for a moment, the Sisley bronzer is one that I use time and again. This bronzer is probably my 4th or 5th compact, and it's really well loved. I'm probably halfway through this one, but it's what I have on my face right now. What I like about it is it really warms up the face. It gently sculpts and contours, but it never looks orange or ruddy, and it stays in place all day. You actually can't even see it on the skin. I mean, you can see the color, but you can't see the texture because it doesn't have a traditional powdery texture. It's more like a creamy gel, and it just wears beautifully all day. It's my most predictable bronzer. Is it an investment? Yes, but if I'm using it every day, it makes perfect sense. For eyes, my most used palettes have been the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Natasha makes eyeshadows like no one else. Her formulas are always top-notch, high quality, buttery, blendable, really minimal in the fallout department. And this one has all the colors that I love. I really enjoy the Glam palette from Natasha Denona, and I didn't think there would be something in a similar color range that would replace that for me, but it really has been this. I mostly use my fingers when I apply, and that's how buttery smooth they are, and you can see some of these colors are very well loved. Some of that on top of my eye look today. I always tap a little mousse on top of everything. It just gives this reflective look that nothing else does. This is another neutral palette. This is the Dreamy Dozen from Lawless Beauty. Annie Lawless did such a stunning job with this one because she has these warm shimmers that are so effortless to apply, and they resist creasing. They're talc free. All of her formulas are, but they wear like a dream. And that's what I have on underneath Muse today. I just put this color and this color on my lids with my fingers, no less, and it'll wear like this for many, many hours of the day. Just took it to Philadelphia with me this past month when I was at QVC again, because it's lightweight and it gives me all the colors that I would need and more. I really enjoy wearing blush, but I have found that despite having so many blushes that I find beautiful and effortless to wear, that I've pared it down to just a few that are always on my face. One is this cream blush from Sweet. It's the Air Blush in the shade Cheeky, and you can see I'm almost out of this color. I wear it almost every day. It's a creamy, peachy pink that just makes your whole face look alive, and it's muted enough that you can't overdo it even if you're applying it very quickly. Now, another blush that I just bought a backup of because I'm almost out of this one. I don't think I've ever run out of a liquid blush before, but I've shown you guys this Armani blush in Bold Pink, which is a ridiculous name for this shade, which just looks like a white baby pink. It's not a bold pink, but on the cheeks, it does something so special, so hard to replicate with anything else. It's not shimmery, but somehow it delivers light to the face. I already have some on, but I'm going to show you again because it's just effortless. And I use this Swede blush brush to apply most of my cheek products. It's always in my makeup bag. Look what it does to the cheeks. Brightens them up, makes them multidimensional, but not over the top. Back to Swede for a moment. I discovered this brand this past year, and I have now tried so many products from the line that I adore. The lip liners are incredible. This is the shade Chloe, and I wear this a lot. It's a beautiful rosy nude. I also wear Cindy, which is a true 90s brown, and Dream Bigger, which is a peachy nude that really matches the tone of your lips so you can cheat them out. Glass Skin Foundation is also impeccable. I wear it in shade 9, and it does such a great job of smoothing out the skin while leaving a glassy finish with medium coverage that looks so natural. It is a beautiful formula and one that I reach for a lot in my expansive foundation wardrobe that I've really pared down to a tight edit as of late. I've been waiting for them to launch a brow serum, and they did finally this past year, and I'm probably halfway through this one, but it really delivers results that are noticeable. My brows have never been fluffier, healthier. Put it on every single night. Another lip product that is very special and just launched this at the end of this last year is the Queen Musia Balm. Packaging is peerless. I've shown you guys this packaging before with the lipsticks. Dorian is a favorite. And this is the shade 2005. It is a buttery balm in a face brightening peachy pink. It feels incredible on the lips. Comes in a myriad of shades, but 2005 has been in my purse non-stop. A product that is different than the ones I've shown you so far is this Bloom Effects SPF 40 Mineral Sunscreen Lip Oil with the most insane color pigment ever. This is the shade Tulip Pink, perpetually in my handbag. I always have it with me when you have a sunny day going on and you just want to protect your lips and give yourself a juicy wash of color. I've never tried a lip oil that has this much color payoff, by the way. This is the formula. RMS is another brand that I use a lot of, and I like their cheek products. Their lip products are lovely. But this blush Crystal Slipper is one that I have run through a couple of this year. It's a perfect blend of blush, bronzer, and highlighter, and it looks so natural on the skin. When you just want a one and done cheek that will look great on a myriad of skin tones, Crystal Slipper is it. This is not looking pretty in the palette, but that just tells you how much I've been using it this last year, and this is my second one this year. Quickly, my lip combo right now involves two products that we're going to make it into this video. Anyway, so let's talk about them. One is this Tom Ford lip liner. It's in the shade Close Up, and it is a lovely, lush, pinky nude, medium pinky nude. And that's what I have lined on my lips here. What's amazing about it is that it really stays in place. It does not budge. Once you let it set, it's not going anywhere, and yet it's not drying. This is an expensive liner, but I do think it is worth it because I reach for it a lot, and I think that when you don't have to reapply lip liner frequently, that can justify a maybe more elevated price point. The other product that's on my lips right now is this Revision Lip Replenisher. I've heard people talk about this. I finally ordered it on a whim, and I'm so glad I did. It's bananas in terms of how well it stays on the lips and hydrates and fills in lip lines and makes your lips look so full. I just wear this with lip liner a lot lately. It really has pared down my lip color routine when I just want something that lasts. I wear this at night and it's still on my lips in the morning. Always within arm's reach, and it's on my lips right now. Have you guys tried either of these products? I will forever be an Augustina Spotter lover, and the Rich Cream is my first love from the line. Well, they've launched so many new formulas that are high performance since then. The eye cream, the cleanser, the body products, the lips. I really appreciate and use a lot of it, but I will always come back to the Rich Cream as that one and done for your skin to really give you glossy, dewy moisture every single time. I cannot tell you how many bottles I've run through, and do I think it's worth it? I do. I've purchased and repurchased and purchased for others. The Rich Cream will forever be in my top rotation. For SPF, the one product that is consistently on my face is the Iris and Romeo Weekend Skin. We're in the shade Warm Glow. It's SPF 50 mineral protection. It has vitamin C. It adds a glow to the skin. It's just a really pretty base, and sometimes I just wear it alone on my face. Here it is right here, a little glowy. You can see it, but it does such a good job of just perfecting the canvas while giving you this long-lasting SPF protection. I always have a tube of this nearby. For mascara, I've really just been reaching for one for the last 6 months, and it's the M Cosmetics Tubing Mascara. I only wear mascara on my upper lashes these days, and this one does such a good job of giving a false lash look. You can go really natural or build it up, but it doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge because it's tubing and it comes off like a dream. You have to put very little effort into it. This Palette looks hideous, but it's because I've used so much of it and I bought it back up. This is the Dior highlighting palette in 001. I use the pink and the highlighter every single day on my face, on my cheeks as a final step. I cannot tell you how much I love this palette. It's just beyond. It really performs well. I can also use this on my eyes. I don't use the white very much, but it's good for brightening inner corners of the eyes, etc. It's just a really versatile, high performance, easy to travel with palette, and I never want to be without it, which is why I just bought it back up. On my face, I've been using a lot of the Clé de Peau, the serum. It works well with any other skincare you're using to amplify and boost benefits, as well as leaving your skin really glossy, glowy, hydrated, even brighter. It's an excellent formulation from the brand, and I love Clé de Peau Beauté in general. So many products I adore, but the serum is one that I've run through a couple of this year. Also, I'm about halfway through this La Prairie Life Matrix Cream. This is an expensive one. I recognize that, but I've used a lot of it and I do feel like it's giving me some really great skin results. I also travel with it in a smaller jar. If you're a La Prairie lover and if you've been on the fence with this formula, let me tell you, I do think it really delivers benefits. I've seen noticeable improvement just in the bounce, the firmness, the brightness of my skin with this one. But it's one that I only recommend buying if you're going to use it because it is at an investment price point. It does deliver great results though, so I needed to talk about it because I've been reaching for it every single night. I've also run through a couple of the Dr. Jason Diamond Medicine, the emulsions. I like this formula. It's brightening and it gives you instant results visually. Your skin looks smoother, kind of filtered and airbrushed, and it's delivering long-term results under the surface of your skin, which is why I've run through a couple of these and we'll be starting a third jar soon. In terms of devices, I use my Zip Halo, I use my Lima laser. I travel with both of these a lot, and I really like my Current Body Series 2 mask, which is always within reach. I've shown you guys this one in my latest video. For red light, there's nothing better. All three of these are my go-to devices. Stay consistent, you will notice results. My top 3 fragrances this past year are the Parfums de Marly Palatine, which is so fresh and lovely and feminine. I adore the Veronique by Délices des Bois, which is a fig-inspired fragrance, musky, woody, so good. And then, of course, my lifetime go-to, which I'm still not tired of, the Maison Francis Kirk de Jean Baccarat Rouge 540. Every time I wear it, someone asks me, what are you wearing? Even to this day, I feel like it's a pretty common fragrance as of now. My most worn lip color is the Armani Lip Power in shade 503 Eccentrico. I've run through 3 tubes this year alone, and it was hard to find for a while, so I actually ordered 4 backups because I was panicking, and I found it at 1 store and I got it, and I will run through them. This is not a crazy move. This shade is so good. It's fresh, it's beautiful, it stays on your lips, it fills them out, it doesn't get dry, it's long lasting, it's just a dream color. That concludes my most used products of 2024. I'm excited for this year, you guys. I have 2 lip color collaborations with 2 different brands coming to fruition in January, and then I want to say February or March. I've been working on both of these shades for over a year. So that's exciting. They'll be coming out. I can't wait to share them and give you a deep dive in video form when they're ready to be shared. But one is Eminent, and I promise you, you will love these shades. They're wearable and the formulas are exceptional for long wear and hydration. Also, some mindsets that I wanted to share quickly at the end here. One is really taking care of your body. I've been doing Pilates 3 times a week for the last 4 months now, and I've seen such changes not only in my physical being, but also mentally, because I'm more focused and relaxed when I do Pilates, and that helps me on the long run. It's a great stress relief. Also, I've been cooking at home at least 90% of the time. Last year, I want to carry that into this year. I find when you home cook meals, you are really conscious of what you're eating. You can eat the things you enjoy. You can be mindfully healthy, and it's just good family bonding time. Even if I'm exhausted, I still prefer a home cooked meal over takeout these days. It's definitely changed my routine. Moving into that, I'm very conscious of what I eat these days because I eat to feel my best. And that's a lot of protein, a lot of high quality dairy, eggs, fruits, vegetables, grains, often from Italy because I find they don't affect me in the same way. But always I have my daily prebiotic inulin powder from Goddess, and I have a scoop of my Agent Nature Holy Mane every single day, no matter what I'm drinking, and both have really helped my body, my hair, my skin, my nails, Highly recommended. I buy them monthly because they are such a non-negotiable part of my routine. Another thing I'm focusing on for this year is less time on my screen. Yes, I will continue creating content and appreciating the content that others create, but I really want to spend less time on my phone like this. It's exhausting and it pulls me away from other things I want to be doing. So I'm trying to be as balanced as I can on that. And also, I have been wearing less makeup. I love makeup. I'll always love makeup, but I do wear less on my skin every single day. I notice that I feel better that way. And I feel like it's maybe even more youthful than piling it on, which I never really did, but now I just do a lot less. I think less is more on so many fronts. Do you agree? And finally, my big focus for 2025 is that I'm launching a hair care brand. It's called Academy Hair. I'll make sure to link to the Instagram and the website once it's live. I have been working on this for 18 months, almost 2 years now, and I'm so excited to see it come to fruition. It's self-funded. I am in complete control over what happens with these formulas, and we are creating formulas that are bespoke, that didn't exist before I started creating them. So we started at zero, and I am working on creating formulas that I've always dreamed would exist. I'm filling a white space, especially with this first product launch. It's something in a formula category that I always wished existed, and now it does, and it is something I've been using every single day in lab sample form for well over a year. So when anyone asks me, what are you using on your hair, I can say it's a lab sample, but this year I'll be able to say, here is the product, and I cannot wait to share it with you all. Many of you have been with me since the very beginning of Beauty Professor, and I just want to thank you sincerely for your support, for your input, for your feedback, and for your friendship. And I'm going to stop the video there. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments and make sure to visit me on all the places you can find me. Take care and more soon.